What's up, you guys? Cruiser67 here, and I'm sorry that this video is so late. I mean, I've just been swamped and stuff, but here it finally is, our discussion, well, my video, your discussion, our discussion, on the September 1st, 2013 ban list. Just first note, this ban list is only effective till December 31st, 2013, so we're going to be getting ban lists every 4 months, which is pretty darn cool. So, with that, let's get right into it. I don't even have to talk about all 4 baby dragons, do I? I mean, they just got banned like BAM! Because no one liked them. Stratos getting banned. Bit of a surprise to myself, but it's to a lot of people too. However, with the other hero support that they got, that people are getting from this ban list, I guess it's not that bad. Stratos was very good. I mean, you could always plus off of it, and there were so many ways to recycle Stratos and use its effect over and over again, so it was pretty broken. Shockmaster getting banned. Konami is obviously trying to stop this ban list. With this ban list, they're trying to stop people from going first turn really herp plays like first turn Shockmaster, first turn Lagia, Rescue Rabbit. And Shockmaster was one of those cards where if you got it against the right person, you could essentially lock down whatever they were playing, lock down your opponent, and they couldn't do anything. So, ciao, you shall be missed. Next, Card Destruction got banned. Card Destruction was the nuts in Dark World. It was the nuts in Dragons. So I'm glad it is gone. Gateway of the Six. Screw you, samurais! No one likes you! I mean, already Sams are broken without Gateway. Are already broken. I mean, when they opened up Gateway, it was just like, fuck, scoop. So I'm glad that's gone. Next, Heavy Storm, Reborn. Where's Reborn? Reborn, Pot of Avarice, all gone, and I'm so sad. You guys have been seeing. I mean, obviously, without Heavy Storm, this is a format where people are going to be like, set 5, end my turn. Have fun dealing with my 5 back row that you have no idea what it is. So obviously, you're going to want to. It's going to be a very trap heavy format. People are going to want to play MSTs, Night Beams, and all that stuff. Fun. Pot of Avarice getting banned, I understand completely, because there's no way that Konami was going to let Pot of Duplicity, which is coming out in Shadow Specters, and Pot of Avarice exist in the same format. Also, with the Succeeds heavy formats, there's Synchro heavy decks, Synchro and Exceeds heavy decks, you could just go all in and then just get back your cards with Avarice, and that was way too broken. Not even going to talk about Spell Judgment or Super Rejuve, because it's painfully obvious why those got banned. Next, we have Solemn Judgment and Ultimate Offering. Thank God Ultimate Offering died, because like Madolches playing against Madolches without heavy is just like crap. And now they can't go Uber pluses with Offering plus Mageline and whatever. And also, this is the nuts in gadgets, so yeah. Judgment getting banned, I understand, just because like in a trap-heavy format, if you have Judgment, you're going to be able to stop those key negation things, because they're obviously going to be negating your stuff, right? So, yep. Now cards that are limited. We have Atlantean Dragoons and Deep Sea Diva. Both of these cards are used in Mermails, so Mermails kind of got hit, but at the same time, like, they have title and everything else, plus 3 Abyss Sphere. They're not the OCG, so this isn't that big of a hit. To Mermails. And I think Mermails stuff like Mermails and like Dark World, Bujin, all these decks that manipulate the graveyard or use their effects that activate in the graveyard are going to be seeing a lot more play, with Macro being put to 1, Defizzer gets put to 1, and Soul Drain. So look out for that. Brotherhood of the Fire for Spirit. Sorry, 3-Axis, no one's going to play you anymore, because Spirit at 1 essentially stops you from going off on all your plays. I mean, sure, you could get... There's obviously that chance where you get Leopard and you get Spirit, but with Tenki at 2 and Spirit at 1, it's going to be very hard to pull off. I suggest playing 4-Axis, personally. Gen Ally Birdman, you shall be missed, although in the FTK, OTK with you, Harpy Dancer, and Divine Valley of the Mist, yeah. You were way too broken. Sorry, buddy. Next we have Rescue Rabbit and Thunder King Ryo. This is my favorite. Like, as I said, Konami's stopping people from going first turn Herp Derp. So you're not going to be able to go first turn Lagia. You're not going to be able to go first turn Ophion, and it sucks. Macro Rabbit essentially is dead, because you have no macro. You have 1 macro in Defizzer, and you have 1 rabbit, so no one's going to play it. As for Evil Swarms, this actually hurt Evil Swarms a lot, because it was a great way to use our vanillas. It was a great way to use to just go into our rank 4 plays. So now I see Evil Storm's going to one of two ways. Either they're going to use the trap card more often to shuffle their vanillas back into the deck, because your chances of drawing a vanilla before you draw a rescue rabbit are very high. Or they're just going to get rid of rabbit and then you go via the same way Constellars are going, which is basically use Xyz spam with all your monsters. Ryo putting put to 1, thank God, because if you were gonna be like set 5 summon Ryo, like Ryo plus back row already is hard. Ryo plus 5 back row that is just like impossible. You just scoop. So glad that's gone. Next we have Ivagishki Mindocus. Heretics are going to be seeing some play, so I guess Konami doesn't want like Heretic Gishkis being topping, I guess. Dularan Tiger of the Ice Barrier. People only played one anyways, so I don't see the point. Constellar Ptolemy M7 going to 1 makes sense because a lot of decks could abuse it, and decks that weren't even like Constellars. And also, this format is turning into like a format where you're going to have long grind games, everybody using their trap card against each other, right? And the ability to use M7's effect to get something back from your graveyard that you could use repeatedly is very, very good. So, too good, let's say. That's what Konami thought. Next, spell cards that went to 1, we have Defissure, Gold Sark, and Royal Tribute. Like I said before, all of these removed from play cards, Defissure, Macro, Soul Drain, all got put to 1, and I really think it's in Konami's mind. They were like, okay, we have to promote these decks that use the graveyard, and to do that, we have to limit all of these things, which sucks because like I really hate Dark World and I really hate Mermail, and these were my only outs to them. Gold Sark going to 1. Yeah, you're not going to be able to go Gold Sark into title to get another title. Too bad for you. This means that people are going to actually use Gold Sark for the reason to get stuff from their deck. Oh, who would have thought? Next we have Royal Tribute. Royal Tribute going to 1, people don't understand, but I do. I mean, Gravekeepers are a deck that uses Necro Rally and a bunch of other spells. So in a format with no heavy, decks that use field spells like Gravekeepers are gonna profit off of that. So now you can't go like activate Necro Valley, set Spy, activate Royal Tribute. Well, at least not as fast. Now for we got all these trap cards. Let's just go over them. Bottomless, boom. Compulse, boom. Eradicator, boom. Macro, boom. Soul Drain, boom. Torrential, gone. Well, not technically gone, but you can only use 1. I understand, because like if you didn't have heavy and you had multiples of all of these, like, oh my god, that would be so hard to get over. So they had to limit some of these trap cards in order to get rid of heavy. So I'm just gonna go over the really noteworthy ones. Eradicator. Konami wants people to play spellbooks. You're not gonna play spellbooks if you have triple Eradicator and like Crazy Box or Grapha, whatever, and stopping them from going their plays. So this makes sense. And that's basically it. Now for the cards I've been put to 2, we have Plague Spreader Zombie and Mizuki. Hey, heck yeah, zombies, cool. There is zombie support coming out in Shadow Specters, so you can play Mizuki and the vampires and be all like, oh, herp derp, I'm going to use Mizuki's effect, bring back my Shadow Vampire. Oh, go into a rank 5. Oh, get wrecked. Plague Spreader, it's cool. I mean, people are going to be they want people to synchro more. What better than Plague Spreader? I mean, pretty soon they're going to be bringing back Go Up Bulb. That's a joke. They're never going to bring back Go Up Bulb. TG Striker going to 2 makes me very happy because I like TGs. I like TG Striker, and obviously they want to promote more synchros. Tanky going to 1. Sorry, Fire Fists. You're not going to be able to search anything. Sorry, Boojins. You too. And Deep Prison going to 2. It's the same thing as Torrential and Compulse and all that wonderful bullshit. Now let's talk about the cards that are no longer on the list. We have Destiny Hero Malicious, so there's going to be D-Zombies for like all the time. Earth, well, Agents, you just got back the deck that you lost like 3 formats ago, or whatever. Tsukiyomi, no one really cares. A Hero Lives and E-Call, look at all of that E-Hero support. Wait, Stratos is gone? Doesn't even friggin' matter. We have triple E-Call. Black Whirlwind. I'm so glad the Black Wings are coming back, but at the same time, I'm just like, friggin' hell, people are gonna be playing Black Wings against me and all the Kaloots and all that. Nah. Yeah. Heretics Seal of Convocation, people are gonna try to play Heretics even though they're not that great. It's cool, because that deck just loses to Maxi and Veiler. Duality at 3, it didn't really need to go to 2. And Scapegoat, people are gonna be trying to play them Goat Control all day, especially with like Triple Mally. Oh, they're gonna try and play Plasma, obviously. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. So tell me what you think of this ban list. Tell me if you think it's completely, if it shut down the deck you were playing completely, or if it's just too good, or if it's I don't know. Tell me your feelings about it. I think the ban list is very good. I think it's we were moving into a period of Yu-Gi-Oh where games were really really fast and you were OTKing all the time. Now the game is going to have to slow down, because you have all these trap cards to slow down your opponent, and you don't have as many outs as you don't have stuff that could just. They're moving away from OTKs and they're moving away from that into a slower grind game, and I'm really glad about that, because Too Fast Too Furious is not good for me. It's not good for Yu-Gi-Oh players in general. Now what I see happening is people are going to be like, okay, I have to find a way to get rid of your back row and then OTK you, because we don't want more back row coming up after. So get ready for that, guys. Honestly, I like this. The game is gonna have to slow down a lot, like really, really a lot. And I don't see anything that's wrong with that. I'm gonna be making a video on what decks I think are going to be very good in the newer format very soon. So look forward to that. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Cruiser67 signing off.